What's up, YouTube? I just have one question for the world. What in the fuck has our government come to? Where you have people in high places, government officials, straight threatening rappers? Come on now. How in the fuck do you threaten somebody on national TV, on the World Wide Web? Why would you do something like that? Do this lady know that if anything was to happen to Snoop Dogg, that she would be the first person that the world would look at? I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, like, does anybody ever sit up here and just think for 1 second that you do not speak ill of the deceased? I mean, let that man rest. Why are you bringing up something that the government didn't even care about, that the law didn't even care about? Because if they did, then of course the judges, the public defenders, the district attorney, somebody would have done something about that case that they claim that they tried to put on Kobe. Let that man rest. I mean, like, is Gayle King really that important in your life? I mean, like, what's really going on with y'all two? Well, is it 2 or is it 3? Because I think this came from some other source that starts with an OP. Or is she a op? Oh, yeah, that's right. Not an op. A wigger. Yeah, all y'all. Sell outs. Y'all sitting up here now, you want somebody to what? Feel sorry for you and defend you? No. There is no way on God's green earth that you would stand up and defend not one black person on this planet if you was there at the scene of the crime, knowing that this person did not commit that crime. You wouldn't stand up and say that they didn't do it. And now you're sitting up here looking for what? Sympathy cards? Well, guess what? The black people is fresh out of sympathy cards. You want sympathy cards and we want respect. This is crazy. How dare you sit there, Miss Rice, and pull a stunt like that, and then for nothing to happen to you? This is crazy. When Cardi B was pulling her stunts on Instagram, what was everybody saying? Cancel her. When the lady called it the LA Nigger Network, what was they saying? Get rid of her. But you blatantly sat there and you threatened this man's life. It's not going to be pretty. What does that mean? We need a full definition as to what does it's not going to be pretty mean. Are we going to have another Nipsey Hussle situation on our hand? Or are we going to have another Kobe Bryant situation on our hand? Come on now. At some point in time, somewhere on this planet, somewhere on God's earth, this has got to stop. I mean, like, just look at us. We are our own worst enemy. We're doing exactly what these people want us to do, black on black, trying to keep them from committing them, while they sitting back with their big fat cigars laughing at us. Laughing at us and making us the laughing stock of the damn country. It's a fucking shame when a fucking person can jump a border and come over here and get more respect than we get. When a motherfucker can swim past a border and come over here and get more respect than we get. And then you wonder why ain't no houses and ain't no jobs and ain't no nothing for black people to do. And everything that black people stand for and everything that we believe in, we can never get justice. Because if we could, we would have been had justice for Nipsey, because guess what? They know exactly what happened to him. We would get justice for Kobe. You know why? Because they know exactly what happened to him. And if something was to happen to Snoop Dogg, we would know exactly what happened to him, because you told us straight up, straight out, that something would happen to him and that it wouldn't be pretty. Come on now, people. Knock it off. We're grown-ass people. Act like it. I mean, like, what happened to our damn class? Everybody forgot what class they was in? Know your class and stay in it. Stop running around doing hurt and harm to people. And just like the video, what you fail to realize, God is watching. And if you think that half of the stuff that people running around on his earth is doing with his borrowed life that he gave you, if you think he appreciate it, I want to see how in the hell you end up when you get to them pearly gates. I wish I could be a fly on the wall to see what happens when you get there. When he tell you to flip a bitch and go back the other way. Stop being so evil. Y'all running around here with these horns coming out of y'all head, but then what make it so cold? You letting our kids see this type of activity. Now let me tell you something. See, our kids is gonna go by what they see us do. When they see us running around acting like some ghetto ass niggas, that's exactly how they gonna act. We get no respect. We get no recognition. We have no rights. Yes, we do. We have a right to die in the street at the hands of the fucking law. We have a right to be unemployed. We have a right to be homeless. We have a right to have no rights. You know why? Because of the way that you run around here act. There's got to be a much better way in life. You ain't got to do shit. Wake up and smell the makeup, baby. Because you can trust and believe every other race is. And just like I said once before, it's not going to hurt you, kill you, harm you, none of that. Tell somebody you love them. And then feel your heart and see is still beating. Blow into the palm of your hand and see if you're still breathing. You're going to be just fine. All this running around bullying other people and talking about what other people saying on their platforms. So what? We're all individual people and we have a right to say whatever the hell we want to. And if we keep fucking around, they're going to take that from us too. Or we're not going to be able to even open up our mouth. We're going to be them same old slaves from the 1920s where they whooping, lynching us. Grow up. And stop giving these damn people the opportunity. Stop giving the people exactly what they asking us to give them. You know why? Because just like we not deserving of them, they're not deserving of us. It's a damn shame that we have to go around and we got to scrape and struggle for scraps when we deserve so much more out of life. We really do. Because if we would just stick together, we would be one beautiful, beautiful race. We would be exactly what God created us to be. African American brothers and sisters. Bleeding the same blood as everybody else, born by the same God-given life and breath and death by the same God. Stop it. I challenge you. Tell somebody you love them. You know why? Because I love you. Deuces.